All of a sudden, making a sandwich doesn't seem that hard, as that's the hardest she probably has ever worked. Grown men on job sites do this at least twice a day. Just imagine what us men feel every day, but we keep pushing to support ourselves because of our families. Because no one would bail us out if we decided to be lazy and entitled and storm off like little kids throwing a tantrum. And I guarantee you, she wasn't doing the hardest job there. Maybe this is why there's a wage gap.
Quick question. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I am so sick and tired of just everything right now. Everyone is so quick to say, stop doing this, stop thinking like this, stop telling me I'm wrong. I've literally convinced myself at this point, based on everything that everyone's telling me, my therapist, my family, my friends, that I'm just doing everything wrong. I'm healing wrong. I'm thinking wrong. I'm training wrong. I'm doing relationships wrong. Everything I do is fucking wrong. And I'm so sick of it. Stop comparing. It's not even about comparison. Like, I genuinely just want love in my life so badly. It's literally not about anyone else. It's just about me and what I want. And being fucking over the fact that I don't have it. I feel like I have done so much work on myself. I have built a beautiful life for myself. I'm happy with my life where I'm at, my job. I'm successful. I'm independent. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I take such good care of myself. Truly, the only thing I'm missing in my life is someone to enjoy it with. And I'm so sick of waiting. Like, when is it going to be my turn? What more do I have to do to fix myself before I'm just allowed to be happy? Before I'm allowed to meet this universe soulmate person that God supposedly has for me? How much harder do I have to pray and manifest and wait? I feel like I'm being punished for something I didn't do. And I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I don't expect a lot. I just want love in my life so bad. I want my life partner. Am I just supposed to be alone? Like, is that the message? That this beautiful life I've built for myself, like, it's just supposed to be me in it alone? Like, I know I have my dog and I love him so much, but like, I need love. All of my friends have their fiancés and their boyfriends and their husbands that they prioritize. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I've been left behind. And I really just want to find that person that matches my energy and wants to build a life with me. Is that so hard?
Spoiler alert, sweet cheeks. If you're not married to a man that you love and respect, you're doing relationships wrong. Men especially, the man you're holding out for isn't looking for a career lady who doesn't need a man. He wants a woman who needs him, who will cook and clean for him, who doesn't need therapy because she let the Chads and Tyrones use her. All you had to do was learn how to cook, clean, and keep your damn legs closed till marriage, and you would have met the man of your dreams. But you, like all these other modern women, are holding out for 6 foot or taller guys who make at least 6 figures per year, have 6-pack abs, and is at least 6 inches below the belt. All of you are going to have a rude awakening. And to answer your question, you're getting punished for sleeping around and being a career lady. And also, those guys you were looking for to find a soulmate were in your friend zone, or you dumped them for a chance to get cheated on by Chad and Tyrone. But they moved on to someone who'd view them as soulmates or went full MGTOW until they can become a passport bro. You said it yourself. You built a life for yourself, not to serve this top 10% man that you're after. This is what you and every other feminist wanted, to be strong and independent. You have 60 more years of this, sweet cheeks. Before we get deeper into this video, let me quickly get to the comment of the day. Shout out to Lazarus Speaks, who shared, cheating in a marriage should be punishable with jail time, period. What's the point of the contract if there's no consequences for breaking it? Now, you are speaking facts. Someone's got to start a petition for that. Thank you for that comment, man. So please, don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always, guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. Could be the funniest, could be a clever one, or just one that stuck out to me. So don't forget to leave a comment, and you could be tomorrow's winner. So be sure to hit that like and sub button too, as the support helps out the channel so much, y'all. You don't understand. So now let's get right back into the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
One of the top comments says, "Humans were not meant to live life alone. It is so natural to crave intimacy and love. I am right there in the same boat with you, girl." They say this, but their life's goal is to be strong and independent. They think a traditional marriage is slavery. Another comment, "I feel like I'm being punished for something I didn't do. I think this every day." No one forced these broads to go to college. Matter of fact, many men in the MGTOW warned them that the path will lead them to being alone, and they didn't listen. They wanted to ride that cock carousel. They wanted to live that SCX in the city lifestyle. They claimed we in the MGTOW reality were an ism or anti-women and are afraid of independent women, like scared of them. Another comment, "Man, I feel this. I'm tired of everyone saying, find what makes you happy. Go take a pottery class, volunteer, go for a hike. No, what will make me happy is to have someone to do life with." And this is the reality of feminism. No amount of career success or hobbies or any other type of cope can replace the love from the man they respect. The men that they respect don't respect them because these men got to smash without a commitment. A so-called oppressive marriage would have made them commit to so they can get the bedroom fun. But you, the bedwenches, turned yourself into cheap entertainment instead of a lifetime of happiness. And the rest of the comments are lonely career ladies or blue-pilled simps.
My coworkers keep saying I need to make it like a tech TikTok, because if you look at my TikTok, you'd never guess I have a job. So, anyways, this is our current workstation. Callie and I are what you call product managers. Callie, what is your team over?
My team is over reporting and internal tools.
And I am over what we call card experience. So we work on like anything from activating your credit card to freezing, reissue, shipping, all the good stuff. What's a PM?
We help prioritize and help the engineers stay on track and help them know what to build so that you have a product to use.
Yeah, exactly. So you might have a team, like the engineers actually do the developing, the coding, which is the impressive part. Designers also do the impressive part, which is everything you see when you're in a software. Product managers essentially decide what the team's going to work on, do competitive research, prioritize bugs, keep everyone focused, motivated, and driving towards business outcomes. So that's what we do. And we work from home, which means you work from the internet.
So this is our office today.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope all you coworkers are happy. I'm branching out into the tech niche.
These are bullshit jobs that mostly females get for the sake of diversity. This is the US equivalent of counting nuts and bolts in the Soviet Union. It's so corporations don't get shut down by the gynocentric dictatorship. Imagine you, the engineer, doing the real work and finding out these bimbos get paid the same amount that you make and on top of that are telling you what to do. Because of course they gotta get paid the same amount or the feminist dictatorship would sue the company for the pay gap nonsense. This is the type of shit I'm surprised guys don't go postal over. Someone else comments, "Gonna be funny as F when the economy contracts or collapses and y'all are unemployed with no skills." This video was posted in 2022, and that comment is so profound. Let's skip to today.
Whatever happened to those day in the life working in tech vlogs?
It's because we all got laid off, honey. I worked at Spotify in 2019. It was my first job out of college. I was so excited. Like, it was my dream to move to New York City and just like live that like Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle. And we got so many amazing perks when I worked at Spotify. We got free food, free breakfast, lunch, and sometimes we would get dinner too. We would get free concerts. We would get free international trips to Sweden. There were just so many perks, and now all those perks have completely disappeared. Not to mention, I also got laid off from my job, but that's a story for another day. And that wasn't the only layoff I had. I also worked at Uber right after Spotify as a marketing manager, and I got laid off from that job too. As someone who studied engineering in college, like I went to like one of the best schools for engineering. Like I was the only woman who graduated in my class. Like I expected more out of my life. Like I thought I would be like, making 300K at this point in a full-time job with like a lot of benefits. But for a lot of my friends, this is not the case anymore. You do not want to work in tech actually, because you are probably going to have your job replaced by AI or replaced by something down the line, because now all they want to do is just cut on costs. But yeah, the tech industry is so fucked, so fucked. And I just don't think anyone should join tech right now.
Did you catch that? She said she wanted to live that Carrie Bradshaw life, which means SEX in the city lifestyle. I shit you not, you cannot make this shit up. At least she got a real degree in engineering, but it sounds like she doesn't want to do actual engineering work, as she said she got hired for marketing, because I'm sure she wanted the lifestyle more than job security. Money doesn't grow on trees, bedwenches. These benefits usually happen when the economy is good, because there are more jobs than competent people to fill those jobs. So of course, big tech companies had to give a bunch of extra perks. But at the end of the day, shit needs to get done. Making sure the websites or the apps are running properly is more important than marketing, because everyone knows about these companies. One of the top comments says, "Wait, you graduated from a tier 1 engineering school and went into marketing? Did your engineer friends also get laid off? 300K? And she responded, "LOL, I realized I didn't want to be an engineer after my internships. I didn't like debugging other people's code." Well, no shit. No one else wants to do those jobs either, or do the schooling to get those degrees. That's why companies are willing to pay 300K per year to do those jobs. These bedwenches really think people are going to pay them 6 figures to do a hobby. It's called work. A worker has to produce value in order for the company to make money, so the company can pay the worker that high salary. There's a reason why not a lot of women go into engineering, because it's hard. You have to be smart, and you have to do mind-numbing work. Another comment. Can someone please clarify why this is happening? We are in a digital era and renaissance. We need tech. I'm so confused why there are layoffs. I would think there are more jobs. Tech isn't a real economy, dummies. Any company can copy tech ideas. This is why MySpace isn't used by most people anymore, because they all moved to Facebook. And in the future, Facebook will be the next MySpace. This isn't building real cars, tools, houses, or fixing the plumbing. This is the virtual world that depends on the internet running, which runs on power which is fueled by coal or gas. Social media isn't real life. Then she responds to a question: if you could go back, what would you tell the younger version of you? To change majors or focus on a different field of work?
If I could have gone back in time and told myself to pursue something different, this is what I would have done. I would have started a YouTube channel like in 2016, instead of fretting over my exams, caring so much about what my classmates thought of me, because I feel like the real money right now is really people who leverage their social media to make income. For example, I am honestly not a big influencer on TikTok, but I make about $200 a day just through my long form content. And just imagine if I put that long form content on YouTube. I could have made so much more money. But the thing is, like, when I graduated college in 2018, social media was not a big thing. Like, people would make fun of you if you were like taking a career out of social media. But now those same influencers have now created like cult-like communities, and these communities are like basically funding their lifestyles.
Wow, still clueless. It's called she didn't need to go to college. Just learn how to cook and clean, be thin, and keep those legs closed. And $200 per day? If she's telling the truth, that's still a lot. That's 73K per year making BS videos, I guess, on TikTok. That's still more per year than the average American salary of 50K per year. But just goes to show how entitled she is. And she can't be domesticated. She's 100% feral. And this is what she looks like.
If you don't have the motivation to go to the gym, always remember this quote. If the mind can dream, you're a bitch.
Even after working out, she's mid at best. At least she's working out, but that wall is going to hit her hard. Right now, she's not in panic mode because I guess she can still bed hop. So it's not obvious to anyone that no one's gonna pick her for a long time. Here's a real job that I'm sure no feminist is fighting to do.
Does this environment terrify you? Imagine being surrounded by nothing but the endless expanse of the ocean. Yet working here could earn you a monthly salary of up to $50,000. This is the daily reality on an offshore oil drilling platform. Here, the waves of the ocean can be intimidating, rising and falling with an unpredictable force that reminds you of nature's immense power. The vastness of the water stretches out as far as the eye can see, engulfing everything in its path. And when storms rage across the ocean, it's a nerve-wracking experience, with towering waves crashing against the platform, threatening to engulf it in their relentless fury. And you're so isolated that you might not see any ships passing by for weeks, making it rare to meet new people. And when night falls, it gets even more terrifying. When you step outside onto the deck, you experience what true darkness is. If you throw an apple, it simply disappears into the darkness. So, would you work here?
Yep, someone has to do it because these feminists need gas in their car so they can drive to a Starbucks and buy an overpriced $10 latte and tweet how oppressed they are. If you fall into the ocean, you have 10 minutes to live. Basically, kiss your own ass goodbye because you're fish bait. Feminists won't even spend a day there living inside the workers' quarters. Someone points out, all drilling rigs operate continuously. In offshore operations, workers often work 7 to 14 days in a row, 12 hours a day, and then have 7 to 14 days off. For offshore rigs located far from the coast, drilling crew members live on ships anchored nearby or in facilities on the platform itself. Did you hear that, feminists? No weekend off to bed hop. No boss girl shopping sprees, just pure work for an entire week. Another comment. My dad was a directional driller and did offshore. The only thing I know about is that he was gone almost all the time, and that he had to do helicopter crash training. He was definitely not bringing back that much a month. Imagine working that type of job for a modern woman who can't cook or clean and bitches all the time. You'd probably look forward to risking your own life.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you got it.
Dude literally has his smoking meme face when he's with J-Lo. You can't make this shit up. This is why women like her are single and divorced multiple times, because men cannot stand her. J-Lo was one of the most beautiful women out there, so at least she got the looks, which most of these career women hit the wall hard. It just goes to show, even the men that are more famous, that are tall and handsome like Ben Affleck, are thinking, why am I even with this bitch when I can have a busload of 20-year-olds who are fun to be with, who will look at me like a god? Apparently, they're splitting. Who could have seen that coming? And it just goes to show, no matter how much money these bedwench boss lady career women make, it will never be enough and it will never make them happy, because some man is going to be tired of them.
As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.